Hello peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Git Tries, Final Fantasy 14 part, I think it's 211, might be 210, I don't know, I didn't check. Right, yeah, we're doing this Lou Reek thing, aren't we, because then once that's done, it's out of the way. I'm scratching my nose again here, I'll take a swig. How are we all this Monday morning? Bit dreary today. Never mind. Right. Vengeance in defeat. Why is he surprised? It's you, it's really you. You actually came. Yeah, well, we've met. I mean, never mind. You're here to hunt Andrea with me? Yes, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Or wouldn't you know it? One of my hirelings should be returning with new information. Here he comes. Greetings, my lord. Pleased to report Andrea was recently sighted in I'm Orange, in the vicinity of Samuel's backbone, it would seem. Apparently there was a right vicious spider which was giving folks trouble, and now that it's been turned, it's about a dozen times worth. They'd be grateful for any assistance. Well done, my friend, your payment as promised. Right, looks like we're off to fight a giant spider as well, are we? Why bother going out and pestering Smallfoot for news when you can employ others to do it? Owing to my winning strategy, we may depart for I'm Orange, Samuel's backbone. And off he goes. Ta-ta. Rendezvous with I'm Orange. Lord Sook. Yes. And off we go. Oh, it's this place, yeah. Oh, remember it. How do we get down there then? It was this way, wasn't it? There he is. Right, let's get on the old dragon. Oh, I know what I meant to check. Hang on. Sorry about this, folks. Quick inventory check. What's that then? A black I-80, is it? Right, sub commands use. Get rid of that. Can I execute? Oh no, you can't. Not yet, can we? Because I'm riding. Oh, was he up here? Was he? No, he's out there. Where the hell are you? Stay clear. Don't want to do any battling if I don't have to. Ah, shit, there's bloody loads of them. Here he is. Right, Lou, what we doing? Been a rather large desert, considered hiring a few trackers. I've yet to spy a place where such individuals might congregate. Nothing for it to roll apart proverbial sleeves and do the dirty work. Split up and search the sands for the sin-eater spider. Whoever finds it first have the honour of slaying it. Should Should we not find it, well, after we've both searched a suitable time, as we meet back here and let the hunt begin. Search for the spider. Over that way. To the west. Stay where you are. Piss off. Right, nothing over this hill, is there? Shit. Oh well, we'll try. Nothing. Where next? Going up over here, are we? Got one of them big tortoises. Stay out of his way. Literally right on top of where it's meant to be. Oh, not quite. No, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, there it is. Stay. Oh, shitty death. Surveying. Try not to get too near them big tortoises. You stay there, Mr. Tortoise. We get it. Right, rendezvous with Samuel's backbone. Get back on. Do. Try and run the gauntlet of all these baddies. Where is he? Waiting. Could be done without doing these things. You just crack on with the quest. If you want to do all these side things, fine. But to say you can't progress further until you've done this, bit of a pain. Oh, hello. I guess you're Andrea. There she is, the scourge of Norvranth, the devourer of souls, Balam quits. We bring this mark down, they'll be singing ballads about us till the end. Never mind the king's bounty. Hells, we could buy ourselves a couple of castles apiece. Flanking manoeuvre is discussed. Wait for my signal, but strike as one. She's on to us. Don't panic, we planned for this. We'll act as decoys while Render Ray brings her down. Go, go. Not yet, there's no need to rush this. Sod it, always headstrong. Bugger my head, I can't. Come back here, finish it, you bloody bastard, finish me. It's all my fault. I'll not let it end like this. I'll kill that goddamn beast if it's the last thing I do. And she's gone. What was that just now? I've had headaches before, but the way you were thrashing about wasn't like anything I've ever felt. That's it, you tell him, Albert. By the gods, and I thought we were lucky just to catch a glimpse of her. But you're also telling me you were granted a vision of her past with this power of yours? 2 warriors killed while hunting the great horned beast, a beast their surviving companion vows to slay in revenge. I've heard this tale before, I know it. It's a common enough sort of tale, I suppose, and regardless, she's gone. Come, let us return to the Crystarium and celebrate your accomplishment. Well, have I done it then? Right, let's travel. So that's 500 Klebbies gone, over 500 Klebbies, just to kill one animal. Thank you very much for that, mate. Where are we going? Noisy out that way. The Exedra. like we go in there. Got something to do with the pendants, I see. Well, we'll go and do this one first at the markets. Then we'll look at the pendants. Find out what that one is. I don't know. Now I'm going the wrong way. That way. Duh. There he is. Table is set, and so I bid you raise a glass, that together we might toast your spectacular accomplishment. Oh, is that done then? Good. Crack on, do it. Oh, here we go again. Occurs to me, my good man, that I have to ask you your name, so quickly did we forge our friendship. Albert Rusty Nuts. Reek and Albert. Yes, I like the sound of that. Reek and Albert, the daring duo. The brave bounty hunters, the scourge of sin eaters. Once we have slain Andrea, not a soul in Northrop will not know our names. They shall ring out across the realm, but I should dwell overmuch on the victory before the struggle. A wise hunter is prepared and patient. 'Twould be prudent to send double, nay triple the agents afield, seek out new leads. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a gillionaire. Worried about the budget? Well, don't be. I'm prepared to fund our activities as needed. No expense shall be spared, none whatsoever. Okay, cocker. Bloody hell. Can't do him yet. Why not? Level 74. And I'm level 73. Okay. I take that. Right, there was another one, weren't there? So let's go find a travelling crystal thingy, Ethernet, and go to the pendant, so where it is. There he is. Velverosa Crowley. Cool name. Check what this one is. Where is it? Up top somewhere. Could be. Nope. Nope, it's not up here. Huh. The hell is it then? Around here? Oh, hello. Can't get that way. Around this way then. Can't get around that way. Can we get in here? Nope. There we go, Heggy. Aha! Accept. Job to fort job. Yeah, I'll do that to get one of them ethers. To Chatwick at fort job. There we go. Worth it just to get one of them etherite currents thing. Oh, there's Chatwick. Package. Food from mother. Everyone will be pleased. Last letter, blah 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 blah. I knew it. I don't think I could ever forget the sight of you facing down eater after eater. You're an inspiration. Here's an idea. What if you pass these out to the rest of the squad? Okay. Where are they all? Must be other side this wall. Must be Ormond. Food, thank you. Grim Cog. Wicked White, you're him. Yeah, blah 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 blah. It's 2. That up here. Where are you, cocker? Ah. Chathrick mother. Brilliant. Maybe he's up there. Let's go have a look. Ah, there he is. Roldard. My thanks. Right, speak with Chadwick. Yeah, that'll do. Get there the quick way. Pleased were they, expected as much, apologise for such a trifling task. They admire you as much as I do. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Complete. Right, that's that one done. Right, and before we do anything, I keep forgetting. Sub-commands, use. Use. Anything else we could use? Nah. No. Done. Head to the ocular. Ain't got nothing else around there, have we? No. What are we? About halfway. Black I-80. Like a husky, I suppose, is it? Dumpy 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 dum. I think I've got the minion one, have I? Not there. Materia, pitch perfect, teleport sprint, burlap sack. Mount guide. No, I've not got him, have I? So, how do I get that thing up? Action and traits, that's the one, isn't it? Roll. Traits. No new ones for a while, is there? No. 76 the next ones. General. Minion roulette, no. Main commands. Minion guard set to hot. Done it. So, left trigger, minion guide. Where's this new one then? Ah, might have to get rid of my dildo. There we go. Oh, got little doggy. Come on, boy. Oh, I've had that dildo for a while, haven't I, so. Do you have business? Yes, I want to come in. There we go. Let's go and see what this stranger is. Hey, could it be that girl? Was it last episode? She didn't have a name.
You have come at a good time. As you may have heard, we have something of a quandary on our hands. Laxon Loft here in Lakeland. Yulmore has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
Gonna fight Jabba the Hutt.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
My lord, I am come with the Yulmoran emissary. May I show him in?
A moment, Captain, if you would. Everyone, gather round. I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty. Vanish.
Hey, that's a neat trick.
Enter.
She's a Sin Eater, is it? No.
Well, well. The commander of the Yulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmore's interest in this?
His benevolence, Lord Vorthri, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin Eater. Should it transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage,
What?
my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
I think I'd be open-mouthed as well. Hang on, villains.
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind. Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky. If Yulmore considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution. Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000,000 Sin Eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace. But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthri. In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmore's mercy.
Oops.
Promptly.
Sorry, bang the table. What a dickhead.
One last matter. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
It's Albert
An
Nolfi.
artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them again.
Could he see him? Or just sense him? Curiouser and
Am I
curiouser.
imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
I fear he did. The General is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmor's army since before Vorthri's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
If Yulmor chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat. While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
'Tis noble of you to say, Master Alphinaud, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived. Yulmor has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man. If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
He may have reason to delay.
It's them ears. Gets me every
According to
time.
reports, the Yulmoran forces at Luxon Loft were observed taking a prisoner. A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia.
Minchfiller. She's still alive.
It may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Yulmor before commencing hostilities. Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
I'm sorry, generations. More than one.
Ah, of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it. I think it best that you seek out Moren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He'll be able to enlighten you. Alphinaud, Alize, would you care to accompany your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right.
And me.
Though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
Oh, I don't. I'm lost.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
We're doing on time. Ah, plenty of time. Right, speak with Moren at the Cabinet of Curiosity, so I've got to go out. She knows. Shot. Right, here's a crystal. Where are we going? Right up there, Whispering Galaxy. Yep. Downstairs or upstairs? Looks like we've got to go upstairs. Yes, if you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, most are out on loan. Quite a surge in its popularity. You wish to learn about the Oracle of Light, then it would be my pleasure to assist. After I've finished a few tasks, you can fetch me a book, The Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light. Intended for younger readers, it provides an excellent summary of the subject matter. You will see for yourself. Yeah. Enough. Speak with Ran. Search the bookshelves. No bloody things there, that. I don't know what you meant to do with them. Right, let's have a look downstairs. Oh, Chantilly. If anybody knows what those floating blue orbs are, let me know in the comments. I ain't got a clue. I'm not going to see my kids for a couple of weeks. Father's Day in a couple of weeks, innit? So I'm sure they'll tell me when they come here, but I'd like to know before then. I try to interact with them, but I can't. I don't know what you're meant to do. Found the book. There you go. Hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. Happy to say I finished all my tasks. Right. Without further ado then. Began 100 years ago when the light threatened to swallow Norvrant, a maiden with hair of spun gold and eyes of clear as sapphire. Naught was known about her save that her name was Minchfiller, and for delivering the realm she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace. 15 years later, her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history. Mangefiller. When Sin Eaters laid ruin to the kingdom of Vobert, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch. One with hair spun of gold and eyes of clear as sapphire, she was hailed as the Oracle Reborn and came to likewise be called Mingefiller. Enlisting in the Ulmuran army, this Mingefiller fought and vanquished countless Sin Eaters. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. Yet with her dying breath she whispered unto her grieving comrades, Mingefiller will return. True to her word, some years later another girl was discovered who possessed the self-same eyes. She too took the name Mingefiller, fought Sin Eaters. And that concludes the tale. By their valour and sacrifice, these women have saved Norvrant on numerous occasions. Were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Light Wardens and their nature. They sound like formidable warriors. Some perhaps, the truth is rather less simple. Though the Oracle is reborn with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories or knowledge of her previous incarnations. All of the Mingefillers thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant of the power they harboured. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not, but all were made to face the Sin Eaters and all died to keep our hopes alive. What can you tell us of the current Minchfiller? She was found by the Ulmaran army some 10 years ago and taken into their care, or rather their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name. For by that time, under Lord Vothry's rule, Ulmer had already abandoned resistance in favour of decadence. Minchfiller was an uncomfortable reminder of the war they no longer wished, a potential threat to peace, so they kept her under lock and key. Ooh, Albert's getting angry. For a long while, you stole my bird. For a long while, we had nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain if she was alive. Say that it was the Ulmerans' best interest for her to remain under their control. But then 3 years ago, a gallant soul stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from the tales. Well, I believe we now have a good grasp of Minchfiller's tale. Thank you for your time, Morin. Might I trouble you for a word outside? Ugh. So we're going to rescue Minchfiller. And down we go again. Oh, Faye! As you will have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Minchfiller was none other than our own dear Thancred. They have since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. We know that Minchfiller journeyed here as Hydaelyn's emissary to halt the flood of light. It could only be her that the people of the First witnessed 100 years ago. Of course, the time is different, isn't it? That's why. But while there's plainly some connection between the woman we knew and her namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must surely mean they are not the same person. Thancred has to understand that. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels. Regardless, the Thancred we know would not forsake his charge. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again, talking in a roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Minchfiller, just spit it out. Just so happens I agree with you. It's quite clear that this Minchfiller possesses Hydaelyn's blessing. And it wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side, right, Albert? Quite. One's generally been enough, but fine. Quite. No, we'll stick with quite. Oh, so you've made up your mind. Hexat, what brings you here? A report and a proposal. First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed that the Ulmaran forces at Lax and Loft do indeed have Minchfiller. For the present, they are holding her there, but we can be certain they will move her to Ulmer ere long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. So if we mean to act, we should do so quickly. Which brings to my proposal. I shall entrust this undertaking to us, the people of Crystarium. Just looking to see if we've got time to do a major quest. I don't think we have. Right. Oh, getting some goodies out of this. What we're getting? Deep hold headgear. Okay.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength, you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you. My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost. But even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Well said, Paul.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmore's ultimatum.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
I ain't got a clue.
And there you have it. If Yulmore wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
Yep.
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
Oh.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. Siege your preparations.
Alright, come on, hurry up.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
No fluffy ears. Quest accepted. Right. Look at that. Bang on the hour just apart. So that's where we're going to start tomorrow's then. We're going to go to battle. Fair enough. No more wandering round. Look forward to that. Anyway. Thanks for all your views. As always, they're much appreciated. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Especially on YouTube. Come on, YouTubers. Well, get me to 10. I'll be dead chuffed. Anyway, till tomorrow, peeps. I'll see you.